Hi y'all, welcome to my channel, and today's video is part 2 of my curriculum unboxing for the 2025-2026 school year. If you saw part 1, you know that the video was just going to be too long, so I decided to split it into 2 videos. If you are new, welcome to my channel, Pursuing Peace. My name is Dina and I am a homeschooling mama of 5 kiddos, 11 and under, and on this channel I share my passions for Christ, for homeschooling, and encouraging mamas in their faith and in this amazing season of motherhood. So if you'd like to join us on this journey, click subscribe, click the like button, and don't forget to follow us over on Instagram at Dina_Pursuing Peace. Alright you guys, well I hope you enjoy part 2 of this unboxing. Okay, this next thing is a big one. This is a big one. Oh, and it's so heavy. And this one I went a little bit crazy. This is from, let me show you. I'm gonna show you the books. Paper. Packing paper. I would lift it up to show you what it looks like on the inside, but I cannot because it is so heavy. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up and show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. And this is why it's so heavy, because it has so many books in here. I don't know if you can tell what curriculum this is from yet. But that might give it away if you know which curriculum those books are published through. Ah ha ha ha. Here we go. We've got Beautiful Feet books. So I ordered, let me put you back. Let me put you back over here. So I ordered a whole mess of stuff, guys, from Beautiful Feet books. So Beautiful Feet books just came out with a music appreciation curriculum. So that is exciting. And this curriculum, from what I understand, this is for the whole family. This can be done for the whole family. Oh, and it's got part 1 is ancient music, part 2 is medieval and Renaissance music. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun. Okay, and then part 3 is Baroque. Part 4 is classical period, 5 is romantic period, and 6 is music in the 20th century and on. Oh, and it's got rabbit trails, which I love because the rabbit trails. So let me show you. Okay, so let me show you. I'm going to show you the part 1. So this is ancient music, and then rabbit trails, and it'll give you, it looks like it's one book. One little extra book where instruments come from. That's so cool. So lesson 1, you read the Big Book of Composers, which is right here. It is super cool. Big Book of Composers, which I think they had this before. Well, we already have this. I don't know, man. But it says you introduce the Big Book of Composers and you read the forward and introduction, pages 1 through 3. Okay, so like the forward here, and then introduction pages 1 through 3. And then probably on the next lesson you'll go through. So a lot of the Beautiful Feet books has this, where they'll have like a spine book and then they'll do different books within that. So let's see. So discuss, as we begin our study, it's important that we define our terms. So we discuss different things. We record in your music notebook. Write a paragraph or 2 expressing what music means to you. It may not mean a lot at this point in your life. That's true. So there's no pressure to express something profound or deep. This is a starting point to mark a journey into a deeper understanding and appreciation of music. It keeps going. It says explore. So first let's see what it's like to watch a movie without a soundtrack. And if you're a fan of Star Wars, You know that it has an epic soundtrack. Yes, guys. It has an epic soundtrack, Star Wars. And May 4th, May the 4th just happened. And we celebrate May the 4th. Not like crazy, but you know, the kids dress up. We have a special meal on May the 4th and just a whole bunch of different things like that.
Vader taters.
Yeah, we have Vader taters. But it says, let's see, all the links will appear on the page, so be sure to bookmark for Star Wars opening. Oh, see, it's got a QR code down here at the bottom. So you can go and you can experience the scene without music and then with music. Oh, that's really cool. And that's cool that it starts off with Star Wars. That's so fun. And you can see how music makes a difference. Lesson 2, it says read about ancient music and ancient instruments on pages 4 and 7, or 4 through 7, not 4 and 7. Oh my gosh, and it's got a QR code for an ancient playlist. Guys, I'm gonna have to do this like right now. No, I'm not, of course not, but it's so cool. Okay, and then in your reading, you learned that so it kind of goes through something that you read to the kids. It describe the examples of ancient music you listen to. That's cool, listening to the music. And then you record the music in your music notebook. You create a section entitled Ancient Music. And at the back of the resource packet, you will find a music journaling page. Where's the resource packet? I don't know if it comes with it, or I think it might be online. Oh, here. I also love this. It's got tasting recipes, tasting notes. Oh, this one has a lot of rabbit trails. This one has a lot of books that you can either get from the library or you can order it as extra books. We just got Becoming Bach. Like I just got it in the mail. So that's cool. The story of the orchestra. Oh, these are good. I Vivaldi. I almost got that one. It's like, it was recommended to me because I had been ordering some of like music appreciation stuff. So music appreciation. And then this is the book of composers. Okay, so the resource packet is available online. So you can go online and get the resource packet and the book of composers. It comes with this is what it comes with, these two things. And then you can choose which books to get. It gives you suggestions of a bunch of different books that you can order and get if you want to. So that looks like a lot of fun. All right, and these are kind of the notebooks that they're talking about. These notebooks here, they're super simple notebooks. They're lined. It's very faint lines, which you can see. They are lined. I usually have a little thing for them to keep them on the back of their binders that we use for symposium, a little like envelope type thing, and so they can keep them in the back there, and we will go forward from there. And I got little bookmarks. Oh, this is so cool. We have this book. It's Anno's Italy. So we have that one. We have Anno's Spain. We also have that one. Those are cool little bookmarks. It's front and back. And then they give me stickers. I love stickers. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I just want to do it all. Guys, we barely have time to do anything. Okay, so something else that I ordered was medieval history. Now this one, and I know, you're like, Dina, but you have that other history curriculum. I know. Guys, I mostly order Beautiful Feet books because of the books. I just ordered the book packs, and I know that all of the books are going to be amazing. And all of the books that are in the book packs usually are in other curriculums as like recommended resources and stuff. So anyway, but I'm gonna check out and see if I like this one versus the other one. And this is one of those that I need to see it in my hands. So I ordered it. The Beautiful Feet books does have a military discount. I will have my link down below for Beautiful Feet books. And I should say I am an affiliate with them, but like my link doesn't cost you anything, whatever. And I honestly wouldn't be an affiliate with them if I didn't love them so much. I obviously love them. I buy all of their stuff. Like I have everything from Beautiful Feet books. So kind of just want to like get rid of everything else and just do Beautiful Feet. You know, But I got this also because it is also recommended by Classical Conversations. What did it say? It was like a approved resource for Classical Conversations Cycle 2. So now this one is 5th grade through 8th grade. So I don't know how that's going to work for our family because I will have 2 in the 5th grade, well 5th and 6th, and then the rest will be below them. But my coming up 4th grader, like she can keep up with her older siblings. So, and maybe it will just be where we just read the books together, you know. Here are all of the books that come in the packet. So I ordered the packet and I'll show you the books, but it goes through and it has all of these pages. It has a map. And this is required literature. They have them in their words, like they're using these books in order to teach this history, which guys, I might really like this. Mostly because, like I said before, I don't like medieval history, so I might really like this. Fall after Rome. So after the fall of Rome is where it starts. Look how beautiful that is. That's what I love about Beautiful Feet books too, is that the teacher's guides are gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then it's got rabbit trails, and it's got lists of books for rabbit trails that you can order and have. And guys, I'm gonna have so many more books. Oh my gosh. So lesson 1, to begin our study, it's important that we establish some background information. Begin reading the European world. Okay, so it has you start reading one of their spine books again, you know, one of those. And it has you unfold the map. So I'll show you the map here in just a second. If desired, watch Medieval Europe Crash Course European History #1 on the Crash Course YouTube channel for a quick overview of some of the events we will be studying. Note, video contains medieval artwork that has nudity. I know it's getting there. You know, like when you're looking at artwork or you're reading certain books that are at this level now, like it's okay, what am I going to need to view first before I let my kids just see it? Because we're getting to that age, you know, preteen, teenager, where we have to start teaching discernment rather than just blocking them from absolutely everything. I do have little kids though too, so we'll have to use wisdom and use discernment. And so guys, pray for me. Pray for me as I go through all of that. Like, this is cool because this is all stuff that we've learned before because we've gone through cycle 2. Like, we've heard stories of Beowulf on a Story of the World and different things like that. But it'd be neat for my 5th grader, now 6th grader, to kind of go through and read some of those on her own and see. Oh, it does have historic table. That's what they call it in their history. Their historic table. It's got recipes. Like, what am I doing? Recipes. And then rabbit trails. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to go through and show you the books that come with the book pack. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Okay, but I'm going to go through, I'm going to show you the books that come with this medieval. So this is a Classical Conversations. If you've got kids in higher foundations levels, like upper elementary, this is probably a good resource for you. But it's called, here's their spine book. This is the European world, circa 400 to 1450. And you go through and it's got pictures, but it's definitely more of a, like, you're going to read this out loud to them. And they're, you know, learning, and then you can discuss it and ask questions and different things like that. So there's that book. And then these aren't going to be in any particular order, but we have Along Came Galileo. And a lot of these are going to be chapter books, whereas like in the early ones, they're more picture books that you read together. And then these are just a little bit more Patrick books. Chapter books. I think I tried to put picture and chapter together and it came out Patrick. This is Juan. Juan is the slave of a great Spanish painter, Diego Velázquez. Interesting. Okay, so there's that book. It's got this one, the Magna Carta by James Doherty. Queen Eleanor. Got this book here, Queen Eleanor, Independent Spirit of the Medieval World. Eleanor of Aquitaine. Oh, that's Richard's mom, right? Yeah, King Richard's mom. Fine print. A story about Johann Gutenberg. Oh, that's good. And this looks like it's kind of a fairly easy, like they can read it like in one sitting type of book. The Royal Kingdoms of Ghana, Mali, and Songhai. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. Because like we've kind of learned a little bit, but so we'll learn a little bit more. Mansa Musa. I think that's how I'm saying, how you say it, right? Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa. And the Empire of Mali. A true story of gold, greatness, and greatness from Africa. Morning Star of the Reformation. This is an interesting book. Morning Star of the Reformation by Andy Thomas. There are very few pictures in this book. I don't know. What is this? I don't know. This is interesting. We'll see what that is. And then we've got King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. That's cool for my girl to read. The Trumpets of, Krakow. It's in Poland, isn't it? Isn't Krakow in Poland? Good. Michael, oh, it's Beowulf. Michael Morpurgo's Beowulf. So we got this guy. Got this guy here. Geraldine, The Kite Rider. I feel like I've heard of this. The novel, The Kite Rider. Like strapped to a kite. The Adventures of Robin Hood. And 1001 Arabian Nights. Got this one. And Adam of the Road. I feel like I've seen... Do we have this book? No, I don't think we do. But I've seen... The Puffin books always kind of look the same, right? So, yes. And then we have... another timeline. So the medieval timeline. This would be kind of cool to hang up though. Whereas like the book timeline, we can't hang it up. Oh, I don't know. But this is it. It comes. Oh, I see. I think I remember this. So it comes. It's not bound or anything. These are just pages. And you follow the layout below. So here it gives you a picture of how to lay it all out. And then there's a big, oh goodness. Okay, they're just pages. Oh, they're just strips of paper, like cardstock. But I'm assuming that that's how what you stick the pictures on, right? So here are the pictures. So then I'm guessing you cut them out. Yeah, like if you look at the picture in the back, you can see. So there's a cardstock and then you cut the pictures out and you glue them or tape them or whatever onto the cardstock. And then you have a timeline. And we we do have our timeline cards. So that's another thing that maybe we'll just do the timeline cards like we do every year. Every year we do timeline cards. But this would be interesting to see how they match up to the timeline cards, right? So it'd be interesting to see that. So we have that, and then it also has the maps, or the map, one map. Oh, this is so big. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. This would be so, this is so huge, guys. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to be able to get this all in the same shot. But this is so big. But this would be so neat because in geography, we're learning a lot of like where all the different places are and where everything took place. So I'm interested to see how they use that map. Oh, there's some more books. It's got the Canterbury Tales, which, guys, there was like a graphic novel of the Canterbury Tales, and I got that one because it was recommended by Read Aloud Revival. And then my husband, who is more of a reader than I am, he is like, have you looked through that book yet? And I'm like, no, it's the Canterbury Tales. How bad can it be? And he's like, you should probably look through it. I don't know if you're gonna like that kind of humor. And he was right. I do not like toilet humor, potty humor. Like, I just don't like it. Every kid kind of goes through that, and they're kind of going through that stage right now where they think poop is a funny word, and but I don't like it. And so we ended up getting rid of that book. So I'm gonna look through this and kind of see. There's less pictures in here, so I'm gonna kind of see if we're even gonna read this one or not. I mean, I don't know. Tell me in the comments below. Have you read the Canterbury Tales? I mean, they're pretty famous, right? Like, I don't know. But maybe it's just worse when they had actual pictures of like little bottoms, you know, out of windows. It was kind of weird. I guess not little bottoms, they were man bottoms, out of windows. And I just was like, I don't really want them to see that or think about that. I don't know, guys. Tell me in the comments below what you think. Another book is this Castles book by David Macaulay. It's, we've seen this book. We actually had this book through our library one time, and it's pretty cool. It's an architect. I believe David Macaulay is an architect, right? He's got a few of these. He's got a castle. He's got, I don't know if there's an ancient one, but we had a few of these books, or we have seen a few of those books. And then the last book that is in that pack is Joan of Arc. And this looks more like a picture book. It is, but it's just kind of a long form picture book. It's one of these. It's got pictures on each page, but it's also have a lot of words on each page. The story of Joan of Arc can get a little bit hairy. So we'll see if we talk about it, or if I let my kids look at the pictures in this one. My little kids, because my bigger kids, they're bigger kids, you know. You slowly show bigger kids more things. So, so that was one of the book packs I got. Another book pack that I got, I got 3 altogether. So I got the music appreciation one. I got the medieval one because it said CC approves it, and I'm like, okay. So I got that one, and then I also got the early American history. Now we already have the early elementary American history, but again, I'm realizing my babies are not in early elementary anymore. One is headed straight into middle school. And I'm not ready for it. So I got the intermediate grades, one, and I don't know. We'll see what happens with this one. The early elementary one, I liked it, but it was getting a little repetitive. So again, I got this. I will probably read through it and then see what it teaches me. And but we have the books for the higher level grades too, so that's good. So it also comes with a resource packet. It's a timeline. And we go through American history in cycle 3. So this one we won't really need until, next year, but some of these overlap. Some of the cycles overlap. So I wanted to just get it because I'm like, again, I'm on the website. I'm just going to get them. So this is just how it looks. This is kind of the cover page for it, for the timeline. It comes again with these sheets of cardstock and then these pictures. I do kind of like that they're kind of a neutral color, and they're not like super bright, vivid colors, because I don't like a lot of bright, vivid colors. Even when the kids were younger and in preschool and stuff, I was like, I don't really want my home to look like a preschool class, because some of those can get kind of crazy. Like there's just too much stuff on the walls. And other people come into my home, you know, and so I like that they're more muted colors, and I think that they'll go on the walls quite nicely. So, and this one kind of looks, again, it's got historic table on here, where you've got the recipes. I don't do a lot of the recipes. I always want to, and I have the best intentions to, but I don't, guys. I just don't. But I like the rabbit trails, which I'm looking at these books. I think I have all but one book. We have all of these books, which a lot of these books, guys, that's funny, they are in their early elementary one packet. So that's funny. So yeah, so let me just show you some of the books that come with that one. The Story of Phyllis Wheatley, A Voice of Her Own. So we've got this book. This one is, yeah, it's a picture book, but it's kind of a chapter book. You know, it's one of those like more late elementary reader type of books. We've got We're Writing the Constitution. I recognize these. These are bringing history to life. So these are fun. These always kind of keep the kids' attention. Kind of looks like a Tommy DePaula type of illustration, right? Where Do You Think You're Going, Christopher Columbus? So another one of these books. So yeah, those are fun to read. It's got Lincoln, a photo biography. Oh. Guys, I did one of my very, very first research papers I did on Abraham Lincoln. So it was pretty cool. This was back in the 90s, you guys. I'm showing my age a little bit. Before the internet, before Google, before any of that, I had to go to the library and look up all of these different things about President Abraham Lincoln and all of these books. And I went through and I read some of them and I had to put the information together. Guys, I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea. I somehow put a paper together. Oh, Remember the Ladies, a story about Abigail Adams. Again, this is like one of those it's kind of like a beginner chapter book type of situation. The World of Columbus and Sons. This one's a hefty book. It's got that velvety feel to it. I really like that. So that's interesting. I wonder how we're going to use that one. That's a big one. 10 Mile Day, the building of the Transcontinental Railroad. See, we even talk about that a little bit. Well, it's because we read through our timeline cards every year. We read through our timeline cards from Classical Conversations during dinner time. And so we touch on these subjects every year. So we talk about them. So we just read that card. Daniel Boone, How Early Americans Took to the Road. Nice. This is a hardcover. Oh, there's different ones. There's like Theodore Roosevelt, George Washington Carver, Miles Standish, Narcissa Whitman. There's a whole bunch of these, but this one's about Daniel Boone. Again, kind of a chapter book, but with lots of pictures to it. The French and Indian War, Trails, Turnpikes, and the Great Wilderness Road, Daring Escapes, and much, much more. That's cool. We've got John Muir, America's First Environmentalist. John Muir. Again, one of those early chapter books. And then we get into the more hefty one. Amos Fortune Freeman. I remember seeing this. These were the words of Amos Fortune, born the son of a king in the Atmunshi tribe in Africa. When Amos was only 15 years old, he was captured by slave traders and brought to Massachusetts, where he was sold at auction. Oh my gosh. That's going to be a good one to read. Why not? Lafayette? I know how to say this word. How do I say this? Lafayette, right? Why not Lafayette? Young Frenchman of 19 traveling across the sea to help a struggling nation fight for its independence. Yeah, so this one, guys, my 11-year-old could read that one in like 30 minutes. The Children of the Long House by Joseph Brucock. Maybe I just should not attempt to read these names. The Landing of the Pilgrims. Nice. The Landing of the Pilgrims, that's always good. Harriet Tubman's Conductor of the Underground Railroad. We have a few books on Harriet Tubman. Pocahontas and the Strangers. Oh, look how little she is. Oh my gosh. Was she really that little? She was, right? I mean, those of us who grew up in the 90s just know Pocahontas as this beautiful teenager. Older teenager, right? Princess, but she was younger. Pedro's Journey, A Voyage with Christopher Columbus. Pedro's Journey. I feel like I've heard that somewhere. Tulliver's Secrets, The Country Was Counting on Her. Oh my gosh, so cute. I'm looking forward to reading some of these bigger books. Civil War Drummer Boy, based on a true story. So this one looks like it's definitely a chapter book, but you see how large the font is. I'm hoping my boy will read that one. The Vikings. I feel like I've seen this one before. The Vikings. Oh yeah. The Heart of a Samurai. I love that we have this one because I got it. We were supposed to read it this last year, and I got it from the library and then I completely forgot about it. So I'm glad that now we have it and now we can read it because it seemed like a really good book and I wanted at least my girl to read it and I just completely forgot about it. The World of William Penn. Let's see. People of the Breaking Day, written and illustrated by Marcia Sewall. Sewall? Why does that name sound familiar? Good. And this one is definitely a picture book, which is nice, throwing in picture books in there every once in a while. How We Crossed the West, The Adventures of Lewis and Clark. Again, another picture book, which I love because, guys, I don't think people grow out of picture books. I think picture books are so good. We used to have this one and then I gave it away and I apparently have just bought it back. So A Child's First Book of American History. I feel like maybe they used it. No, I don't think they used, or at least they did not use it as a spine before. Oh, it's a picture, like it's a story. Why didn't we read it before? I don't remember why. Someone told me to be careful with this book and I can't remember why. So we'll see. So the early elementary one recommended this book and so I bought it. But it wasn't like used in it, which is fine. But I thought I remember it saying that you do use it in the intermediate grades. Stephen Miles, 7 Miles to Freedom, the Robert Smalls story. Another picture book. And then the last one is Hiawatha, the Peacemaker. Hiawatha. Oh, I'm so silly. I'm silly, guys. Okay, dust jackets. Ugh, dust jackets. I hate dust jackets. I take them off as soon as we get them in. I do save them because I feel like I shouldn't throw them away, but I don't like it. So I always am hoping that the insides will look the same. It does not. That's a little bit scary looking. So I'm gonna keep that dust jacket on. Oh, it's got a CD on the back. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's like music or maybe it's the reading. I don't know. But it is a picture book. It is a picture book. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, guys. I thought I was done. Oh, I thought I was done, but I have another box, 2 of 2. Oh, goodness. Oh, guys, my husband's gonna walk in and he's gonna be like, what have you done? I have to show you this before. I have to show you what this floor looks like before I end this video. I thought that was it. That's a lot of books. How in the world? Did I order something else? Oh gosh, did I order something else? Oh, I did. I ordered another thing, guys. Totally forgot. I ordered US Geography intermediate grades. I can't believe I did that. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. I mean, it's fine. I'm telling you guys, I have absolutely everything. Everything up to my level. I don't have any of the high school stuff, but I have everything else. So, let me show you this geography, which I already have this. This map, it's a US map. I already have that because I have the intermediate geography one, or early elementary geography. So geography and illustrated glossary A to Z. Oh, that's cool. That looks really good. I've got the New Americans, which, oh, I have this book. I think I just didn't want to go through, because you can go through, and if you already have the book, but you want to buy the book pack, you can go through and say, like, deselect the ones that you already have. I think you can do it only up to like 2 or 3, or maybe even 1, depending on the packet. Like, I know this packet is not very big, so it might have been only 1 that you can do it. But I know some of the bigger packets you could do up to like 2 or 3 books that you already have, that you're like, I have this, I don't need it. And it will lower the price for you. Mapping Penny's World, that's cool. A picture book, United States Atlas. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have a lot of like United States stuff. Bad News for Outlaws, The Remarkable Life of Bass Reeves, Deputy U.S. Marshal. Nice. Nice. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. We just watched Tombstone, and we live kind of near Tombstone. So it's kind of neat. We're in the wild, wild west out here in Arizona. So we just watched the movie Tombstone. I had seen it before, but my husband just put it on again, and it was just me and my husband. We didn't like everybody watch it because it's a little bit gory still for my little ones, and a little bit violent. That's what I mean. It's a little bit violent for my little ones. So, but we watched it, and I was like, man, that is a good movie. I don't normally like that type of movie, but I was like, that is so well done. It is such a good movie, and the way that they were just, yeah. I don't know. The acting's good, writing was good, storyline's good, like all of it was just so well done. The Last River, John Wesley Powell and the Colorado River Exploring Expedition. Oh, cool. I did not know. I don't know John Wesley Powell. So good. Buffalo Bird Girl. Good picture books. I like that these are still books, picture books. Redwoods. I feel like, do we have this book? I know that we've looked at this book. Maybe we had it with the library. I don't remember. All right, you guys, that is what I got. Okay, I am surrounded. Let me show you. I am surrounded here by books. Let me show you over here. All of this paper. Oh my goodness. And then I've got more books here. I've got all of this curriculum here. I've got boxes all over the place. Oh my goodness. So that was fun. And this is going to be so super long because there was just a lot of stuff to go through. I didn't realize it was going to be that long. Anyway, but it was a very chit-chatty video, so I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. And let's be friends. Follow me over on Instagram at Dina_pursuing_peace. All right, you guys. Well, I got to clean this mess up and figure out where all of these books are going to go. I also need to add these to the library, my little library app. I'll leave that video link down below if you don't know what I'm talking about. So I'll leave that link down below, and I've got to figure out. I've got to go buy shelves. That's what I've got to do. All right, guys. Well, I will see you next time in another video. Bye.